Zimbabwe is open for business mantra has resulted with a huge inflow of investment capital and also an increase in the appetite to invest in Zimbabwe. There are many advantages which Zimbabwe has as far as mining sector is concerned, and in fact it's as good a mining destination as you can get anywhere in the world. Firstly, it has got very good geology, and secondly, Zimbabwe has got excellent human skills. The human capital in Zimbabwe is as good as you can have anywhere in the world. And also Zimbabwe has got very good functional systems to support mining investments and the growth of the mining sector. Amongst other indicators, I wish to point out two which indicate that Zimbabwe is indeed a good investment destination. The first is, at the moment, if we look at all the medium to large scale mining entities in Zimbabwe, each and every one of them is in a stage of expansion, is expanding its capacity. And to me, that's a very good barometer by those entities who are invested in Zimbabwe. If you see entities who are invested in a jurisdiction, investing in capacity is one of the major indicators that it's the investment jurisdiction is indeed a good one. Secondly, Zimbabwe at the onset of the Second Republic in 2018 had a 2.7 billion as the mining output, and a target of 12 billion was set for the mining industry to grow to 12 billion by the end of 2023. I'm pleased to say that we are well on course to achieve this target. It's a 340% increase, and by any standard, that's a very ambitious and huge target. But we are on course to achieve that target. Now, to have investors, existing and new investors, to come in and participate in this growth, again, is another important barometer that Zimbabwe is indeed a good investment destination. We are looking as a country to ensure that there is value addition and beneficiation of our minerals right across the wide variety of minerals which we have. At the moment, we have about 10 minerals which are being actively mined. These include, but not limited to, gold, platinum, diamonds, hydrocarbons, which is the coal, the thermal, and the metallurgical coal, chrome and iron ore being beneficiated to steel, lithium, black granite, copper. For each of all these minerals, we do have a development plan to ensure that there is optimal mining and value addition of each of the minerals. And I will not get into details. Suffice to say that for the prospective investors, we are looking at investors who can come and participate in the value chain. In some cases, the upward integration, in some cases, downward integration, in most cases where we seek investors are investors who come and participate in the mining itself. Zimbabwe is largely underexplored, and the exploration which has taken place in Zimbabwe historically from the 1960s has been exploration which has not used the modern techniques. So as a result, there is a huge space for those investors who have appetite to participate in exploration. And to this extent, we are looking at investors who come in and participate in exploration and also development of brownfield projects. But of course, those who want to come and look for assets and get direct into the mining space and value addition space are most welcome. As far as the exploration is concerned, you will find that obviously I don't have to go overboard on that, but there's a huge capital uplift for those investors who come and participate in the exploration stage. Some of the recent investments which we have experienced over the last two years or so, most notably in the lithium space, has been as a result of exploration, of investors who have taken mining concessions, taken up mining concessions to undertake exploration. And these include, but not limited to, the Arcadia lithium project, which is well known, and also the Sabi Star mine project. These projects, the investors came, they participated in exploration, and they did manage to come up with some discoveries and also to declare reserves and the minerals, and those mines are well into production. So we are inviting those investors with the capacity, with the appetite for exploration to come in on a wide variety of minerals. Zimbabwe has got a recorded mineralization of over 60 minerals, but only about 10 are being actively mined. And the rest of the minerals can only be mined once there is sufficient exploration, resource definition, which we have taken place. So we do have a wide variety of minerals, but also include other energy minerals and minerals for the future. Zimbabwe to have them, as well as rare earth minerals. So I wish to invite you to come to Zimbabwe, a land where we have one of the best mining jurisdictions in the world. I thank you.